Whether their season was cut short or they didn't have a season at all, college athletes were impacted all across the nation from the coronavirus. To start off a three-part series, Ryan Moffitt, a guard for Colgate University's men's basketball team, had his season cut short because of the virus. After a 29-win and 2-loss season, the Dayton Flyers were projected to be a 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. To end this series of college athletes impacted from the coronavirus, Justin Rittenhouse, who runs track and cross country for the University of Miami. Good luck in your drafts this year, and for Fan Media, I'm Austin Groft. At one of my Philadelphia Eagles, Boston Scott. Now I know what you're thinking. Why Boston Scott when the Eagles have Miles Sanders? Look at Scott's reception to yard ratio. He caught the ball 24 times for 204 yards last season and only playing in half of the Eagles' games this year. If Sanders were to go down at any point this season, Boston Scott would instantly become highly valued in all fantasy football leagues. Senior guard Trey Landers, who averaged 10.5 points per game, was very emotional when he found out that the tournament got canceled. In an interview with ESPN, Trey Landers said, "We were going to be national champions, no questions." Thursday, July 23rd, marked the opening day of the MLB season. This weekend featured a great round of games between teams until reality set in Monday morning. The Marlins announced 7 players and 2 coaches had tested positive with the coronavirus. Keep in mind, 4 players already tested positive before the game. Questions began to arise around the league, and matters became worse when the Marlins announced Tuesday morning that 4 more players have tested positive for the virus.
First, the biggest thing that I think of is seniors. They didn't get to have their final campaign, and they had to go off and not even finish school. They had to go to school online and didn't get to have the last college experience that they wanted. And, our seniors definitely had big plans this year. We thought we were going to be a good team.
Luckily with running, I don't need as many of the facilities as a basketball or football players would need, but it's still kind of not ideal to not have the weight room and all that equipment that we would have back at Miami. I mean, it's definitely going to affect the season in the fall, but hopefully by spring season next year, we'll be pretty much back to normal, because that's a long time.
We were supposed to go to the NIT tournament, and we didn't get to end up playing that, so that's the first thing I would say. Off-season wise, in the spring, since we were at home, we didn't get to do any of our off-season workouts, a couple practices a week, stuff like that. Our summer session, the first one got canceled, and the second one's probably going to be canceled as well, so that's how so far it's been impacting us.
Ryan is still unaware of when he and his teammates will return back to campus. For Fan Media, I'm Austin Groft.